Hey, Gems of Examsnet, welcome to our question series. I hope this series of detailed explanation is helping you a lot. We'll be starting with AFCAT 1 2020 solved papers. Here are around 100 questions we'll be discussing. First, for 25 questions will be of English, which will be followed by general awareness, then mathematics, and then we will have some mental ability questions. Let's start with question number one. Let's start with this question paper. So the very first question for this solved paper is, what is the synonym for casual? Is it bash or bully or wheedle or decline? So let's see the meaning of each and every word so we shall be clear with what is the correct synonym for the given word. Casual means to persuade someone. It means to persuade someone to do right thing, to do or give something by being nice to them. This is what do you mean by casual. Bash means to hit someone very badly, hit someone hard. Bully, it means when a person who is in the powerful position, he's trying to frighten the weaker one. So a person, or you can say a powerful person, who's trying to frighten or hurt a weaker person, then is wheedle. It means to use flattering words in order to persuade someone to do or to give something. Decline, clearly you know this, it means to refuse. Okay, so casual, it means persuade someone to do or give something by being nice to them. Obviously, the correct synonym for the word casual is the word wheedle. So option C is the correct answer to this question. Hope this is clear. Then let's move to the next question. Question number 2. What is the synonym for the word bulk? The options are accept, pursue, eschew, or increase. Let's see the meaning of each and every word one by one. Balk means hesitate, to hesitate, or be unwilling. To accept an idea. Accept, you know this, it means uh, a consent to, it means a consent for approval of something. Pursue means to continue with something. Eschew means to deliberately deliberately avoid something. Increase means, obviously, you know this, it means to increase. So the correct synonym, according to the meanings of each of them, the correct synonym for the word balk is eschew. Option C is the correct answer to this question. Hope this is clear. Then let's move to the next question. Question number 3. The given word is, you have to find the synonym of parochial. The given words options are conservative, tremendous, liberal, cosmopolitan. So let's see the meaning of each and every word one by one. Parochial means having a limited or a narrow scope. Having limited or narrow scope. Conservative, it means averse to change or innovation. Someone like something which is when you're holding the traditional values, right? Tremendous means very much great in amount, great in amount. Liberal means open to new ideas. Cosmopolitan means including people from different countries. So you have to find the synonym to the word parochial, which is obviously the word is conservative. Parochial means having limited or a very narrow scope towards or approach towards something. Conservative is having the same meaning as to the parochial. So option A is the correct answer to this question. Hope that's clear. Now let's move to next question. Question number 4. Select the synonym of the word jibe. The given options are sneer, flatter, blarney, request. Let's see the meaning of each and every word one by one. Jibe means a taunt. Sneer means a mocking smile, which is like some making fun of something. A mocking smile or a remark or some tone, like you're making fun of something. Flatter, to make someone feel honored, and pleased, to make someone feel honored and pleased. Blarney, it means to charm, talks, to charm, flatter, or persuade someone. Request, request means to request someone over something. So the correct synonym, that is the correct another meaning for the word jibe, that is taunt, is a mocking smile or a remark or a tone. And the correct synonym is sneer, option A. Option A is the correct answer to this question. Let's move to the next one, question number 5. Now you have to find the antonym. See, antonym means the opposite word. Synonym means the same word and the antonym means the opposite word. You have to find the opposite word to knave. The given options are sophisticated, artless, credulous, and callow. Let's see the meaning of each and every word one by one. So the word knave means, knave represents to a person or some action, a person or some action which is showing lack of experience. Or wisdom or judgment. Then the word is sophisticated. It means like a person, their thought, reaction, understanding something, which are very much aware and able to interpret the complex issues very nicely. Again, sophisticated, it may refer to a person or their thoughts or their action. I'm referring a person over here. A person who is aware of complex issues and can easily interpret them. The next one is artless. Let's talk about what do you mean by artless. It means without effort, very natural, someone who's very natural or simple. Then credulous means having or showing too great a readiness to believe things. Okay, whenever like shows a readiness to believe in the things without having your own opinions. Callow means inexperienced or immature person. So these are the words. You have to find out the antonym, that's the opposite word for the word knave. Knave means a person who is lacking in the experience or wisdom. Obviously, the word opposite to knave is the word sophisticated, who is like who can handle the complex issues very well and can interpret them very well. So option A is the correct antonym for the word knave. So option A is the correct answer to this question. Hope that's clear. Let's move to the next question. Question number 6. Now you have to find out the antonym for sporadic. Options are random, erratic, steady, uneven. Let's see the meaning of each and every word one by one. Sporadic means occurring at irregular intervals, or you can say scattered. Random, something which is unspecified. Erratic, uneven or unpredictable. Steady means regular or even. Uneven, which is not regular. You have to find out the word antonym, the word which is antonym to the word sporadic. So obviously sporadic, which means occurring at the irregular intervals or scattered. The opposite word is steady, which is stable, regular, even. So option C is the correct answer. Let's move to the next question. Question number 7. You have to find out the antonym of the word dodge. Options: avoidance, clear, evade, confront. Let's see the meaning. Dodge means avoid something or someone by quick movement. Avoidance, to avoid someone. Clear, you mean no, that means clear. Evade means to avoid something. Then is confront, that means come face to face with an argumentative intent. So the correct antonym to the word dodge is obviously the word confront, which dodge means avoid something by quick movement. Confront means when you're coming face to face with an argumentative intent. That means you're not scared of that person. You're not avoiding that person. So the correct antonym to the word dodge is option D, confront. Hope that's clear. Now let's move to the next question. Question number 8. Select the antonym of enjoin. Given options are direct, counsel, forbid, or none of these. Let's see the meaning of each and every word one by one. Enjoin means to instruct or urge someone to do something. Instruct or urge someone to do something. Direct means when you're giving the directions or instructions. To give instructions. Counsel means when you're advising someone formally. Forbid, refuse. To allow, that means forbid. And option D is none of these. Enjoin means to instruct or urge someone to do something. The correct antonym to the word urge is forbid, obviously, which means refuse to allow. So the correct option is C. Let's move to the next question. Hope this is clear. Question number 9. In this question, 4 words are given, and you have to, out of which only one word is correctly spelled. Find the correctly spelled word. So from here, you can see there are different 4 words. You have to find out the one which is having the correct spellings of the word. See, all the first 3 options, they form no word. Only the fourth options, that's like loquacious. Loquacious is the correct word which we are looking for. The correct spellings are Loquacious. Loquacious means, it means tending to talk a great deal, like one who's very much talkative, you can say. Let's see a sentence also for the word loquacious. He had neither the patience nor the tact of managing loquacious parliamentary pendants. So this clearly shows the meaning of the word loquacious. He had neither the patience nor the tact of managing loquacious parliamentary pendants. So option D is the correct answer to this question. Let's move to the question number 10. Again, you are given 4 words, out of which only one word is correctly spelled. And you have to find out that word which is correctly spelled. The given options are A, B, C, D, and the given words seem to be impugn. The last three options seems to be incorrect. They do not form the correct spellings of the given word. So the given word which seems to be the correctly spelled impugn are Impugn. Impugn. The word impugn is correctly spelled like this, Impugn. And this one, impugn, simply means the dispute, the truth, validity, or honesty, or call into a question. So this means dispute the truth or the validity of a given statement, of given statement. Let's see a sentence also for the word impugn. His motives have been impugned. His motives have been impugned. So actually we were looking for the correct spellings for the word impugn, that is Impugn. Option A is the correct answer to this question. Let's move to the next question. Question number 11. At close quarters. See, question number 11, there are some idioms. This is an idiom which is given to us, and now we have to find the alternative which best expresses the meaning. Out of these 4 alternatives, which alternative best expresses the meaning of the word, or sorry, of the idiom or the phrase which is given over here. The very first phrase is at close quarters. Let's see the meaning of this. What does this idiom means? At close quarter, it means from or within a short distance. So from within a short distance, this is at very, like, this means a very closed quarters. Let's see a sentence also to understand this idiom very nicely. The minor armies had come to close quarter all along the line. The minor armies had come to close quarters all along the line. So you can clearly see the correct meaning is from a very short distance. Option A. Let's move to the next question. Question number 12. The next idiom in the line is to bring a book. The given options are to gift a book to someone, to keep an account of all the expenses, to demand an explanation from, to read a book enthusiastically. The correct option is C, to demand an explanation from. Bring a book means to demand an explanation from or to call an account or to investigate someone. Let's see a meaning, a sentence for the idiom bring a book. If Jessica continues with this behavior, I will have no choice but to bring her to book. So you can see option C is the correct answer to this question. Let's write down the sentence also. If Jessica continues with this behavior, I will have no choice but to bring her to book. Hope this is clear. Now let's move to question number 13. Blaze the trail. This is again an idiom, and I have to find out the correct, the phrase which correctly suits this idiom, which is expresses the meaning of this idiom very carefully, very correctly. To erase the evidences, to start a movement, to put something on fire, to win a case in the court. Blaze the trail means to start a movement. So it means to be the first to do something or to set an example for others to follow. So let's see the sentence. She blazed a trail for other women in politics. So the correct option to this question is B. Hope that's clear. Let's move to the next question. Question number 14. Again, we are having an idiom. Let's see which of the following phrases correctly expresses the meaning of hit below the belt. The given options are to do something thoroughly, to strike unfairly, to end up in an awkward situation, or to let someone commit mistakes. The correct answer to this question is to strike unfairly. Hit below the belt means to strike unfairly. Let's see a sentence also. Most of the criticism hit below the belt. So option B is the answer to this question. Let's move to the next question. Question number 15. Now 15, 16, 17, these three questions, we'll be given some alternatives to choose one which is correctly giving the meaning of the given word or the given sentence. Let's read them. The very first one is to delay or to prevent someone or something by obstructing them. The given options are to perturb, to impede, to irk, to face. Let's see the words meaning one by one. The very first one is to perturb. It means to make someone anxious. The second one is to impede. It means delay or prevent something by obstructing them. Then to irk means to irritate. To face means to disturb. So you can clearly see to delay or prevent someone by obstructing them. The correct one is to impede. Option B is the word which correctly suits the given phrase. Let's move to the next question. Question number 16. A period of time during which a person that might have a disease is kept away from other people so that the disease cannot be spread. Which of these words correctly suits the given situation or the given situation condition, which is a word which correctly suits them? Is it solitude? Is it seclusion, quarantine, or desolate? Let's see the meaning of each and every word one by one so that we can be sure like which word suits a given situation correctly. First one is solitude, which means state of being alone. State of being alone. Seclusion means state of being private. Same thing, state of being private, away from others. Quarantine, it's a state or period or it's a place of isolation where or in which people or animals from elsewhere are that have been exposed to some that have been exposed to some infectious diseases are kept. The next word is desolate, which means feeling of unhappiness or loneliness. Or it is a feeling of unhappiness or loneliness. So the one which is correctly the period of time during which a person might have a disease is kept away from other people so that the disease cannot spread. Obviously, the word quarantine is best, is the one which is suiting the situation very much correctly. Let's move to the next question. Hope this is clear to you. Question number 17. A heavy blow or the sound of such a blow. So the given options are lop, slop, flop, wop. Let's see the meaning of each and every word one by one so that we can be sure of our answer. The word lop means to cut off from the main branch of the tree. Cut off from the main branch of the tree. Slop means spill over the edge of a container. To spill over the edge of the container. Next is flop, unsuccessful. Wop, a heavy blow, a heavy blow or its sound. So obviously the one which is correctly suiting this is wop. Wop means a heavy blow or its sound. So this is the one, our answer, option D. Let's move to the next question number 18. He gave me spectacles. So in question number 18 and 19, first of all, the sentence that we are given, it's in the active or the passive voice. Out of the four alternatives which are given, I have to select the one which best expresses the same sentence in the passive or active voice. So basically, this is a question which involves active, passive, transition to, if it's active, I will transpose it into passive. And if it's passive, I will transpose this into active sentence. Okay. So first of all, in this active and passive, what we do, we have to interchange what? We always interchange object and subject with each other. So in active passive, always a subject becomes object, and if there is an object, it becomes subject. And then we have to change. First of all, we interchange. Then we have to change the verb to its past participle form. Okay, so let's start with the first one. He gave me spectacles. This is an active sentence. Now you have to change it into passive. Now subjective, this is the subject, and the sorry, he is the subject and object, spectacles is the object. I will transpose it. Spectacles will come first. Spectacles were given to me by him. This is the correct passive voice of this active voice. Spectacles, now it will come in the front, and he, that is like they are talking about me, it will go in the back. Okay, they interchange their positions. So the correct option is option B. Spectacles were given to me by him is the correct answer to this question. Option B. Hope that's clear. Let's move to the next question. His sudden arrival surprised everyone. So now everyone will move in the front, right? So either it is this A or B or C or D. It can be any of that. His sudden arrival surprised everyone. So which will be one? Everyone. His, like this is the present tense. It will be changed into was. Everyone was surprised at his sudden arrival. Option C correctly is a correct voice change for this statement. His sudden arrival surprised everyone. Hope that is clear to you. Let's move to the next question. Question number 20. So here in a recent, there is a phrase which is given to you. There's a passage which is given to you already for this question. So that passage, in the following passage, some of the words have been left out. You can refer the PDF file for the passage. So here's the explanation. The first question is, in a recent dash 20 dash Madras High Court ruled. So you have to refer the passage very carefully from here. In a recent 20 dash 20 dash the Madras High Court ruled. Report in a recent 20 report or promotion or judgment or notice. See, high courts always pass a judgment. They don't pass a report. They don't give a promotion or a notice. High courts are there, and they always pass certain judgments, not reports, not promotions, and no notices. So the correct option over here is option C. Right? Let's move to the next question. Question number 21. Courts should not be influenced by dash 21 dash. They should not be influenced by what? Misconceptions, facts, theories, or none of these. Obviously, courts work on facts, court works on theories. So they should not be influenced by misconceptions. Obviously, the courts cannot be working on the misconceptions. They always work on the facts, theories, and not the misconceptions. So they should not be influenced by misconceptions. Option A is the correct answer to this question. Let's move to the next question. Question number 22. While these observations are welcome, the attitude of the defense lawyer in this case was seriously dash 2020 22. So you can see easily, actually you can refer to the passage which is given in the PDF. So the options are supplied, problematic, minute, edible. Let's read the sentence once again. While these observations are welcome, the attitude of the defense lawyer in this case was seriously problematic. This is the correction. It was not supplied, was seriously supplied, was seriously minute, was seriously edible. Obviously, none of them goes. The attitude of the defense lawyer in the case was seriously problematic. Option B is the correct answer to this question. Let's move to the next question. Question number 23. So here again, you are given a passage. You can refer the PDF file for that passage. So you have to read that very much carefully. Using that passage, you will be answering these questions. Very first question regarding the passage, but the question number 23 in this solved paper: which state's primary health centers, PHCs, have the worst patient doctor ratio? Is that Chhattisgarh, Uttar Pradesh, Odisha, or Bihar? Which of the four options is correct? See, the answer is Uttar Pradesh, option B. Referring to this passage, if you will read that passage, there's a passage which says facing a shortfall of facing a shortfall of 2,277 doctors. UP, that is Uttar Pradesh, primary health centers have the worst patient doctor ratio. So option B is the correct answer to this question. Let's move to the next question. Question number 24. Again, I'm referring the same passage. Let's answer this question. Which among the following parameters is not used to rate the states that have poor infrastructure? Options: regular water supply, electricity supply, medicine supply, all weather motorable routes. So if you refer to the passage, there's a passage which says the state also has the worst infrastructure with 213 centers without water supply, 270 without regular water supply, 459 without all weather motorable approach roads. The states that have poor infrastructure based on some same parameters include Jammu, Kashmir, Chhattisgarh, Odisha, Assam, Uttarakhand. Nowhere, see, this is just what I have read. This is just the passage, right? In the whole passage that I have read, nowhere it is mentioned about the medicinal supply is one of the parameters that is used to rate the state's primary health centers. So nowhere we are mentioning the medicinal supply. Option C is the correct answer to this question. Hope that's clear. Let's move to the next question. Question number 25. I'm referring the same passage again. How many doctors do Uttar Pradesh primary health centers have? If you will refer the passage, you can clearly see it's 1,344. Third para, if you will read, it clearly states the data note that while Uttar Pradesh requires 3,621 doctors for its PHCs, the backbone of the health delivery, it has only 1,344 doctors, showing a deficit of 2,277. So the current doctors is 1,344. Option A is the correct answer to this question. Let's move next. Question number 26. Now we are talking about the general awareness. Where is the headquarter of International Civil Aviation Council located? C. ICAO, International Civil Aviation Organization. It's a UN specialized, it is a UN specialized agency which was established in 1944 to manage the administration and governance of the Convention of International Civil Aviation, Chicago. Its headquarters is located in Montreal, Canada. So option A is the correct option. Let's move next. Question number 27. How many players are there in the Kabaddi team? That's easy. There are 7 players in Kabaddi team. Option A, correct answer. Next one is there are 2 teams in Kabaddi, so each team is having 7 players. Let's move to the next question. Question number 28. With which among the following state sports the CK Naidu Trophy is associated? Is it basketball, cricket, hockey, or badminton? CK Naidu Trophy, this is clearly associated with the cricket. It was named after the CK Naidu Trophy. It was named after Kotari Kanakya Naidu Also known as CK. He was the first captain of Indian cricket team in test matches. So option B is the correct answer. Let's move next. Question number 29. Which among the following city of India hosted first Asian Games in India? See, the first Asian Games, which are also known as Asiad, a continental multi-sport event held every 4 years among the athletes all over Asia. New Delhi hosted first Asian Games held in India from 4th March to 11th March 1951. So, New Delhi, obviously India's capital was New Delhi, so it was held in New Delhi. Option D is the correct answer to this question. Let's move next, question number 30. Under which Delhi Sultanate ruler the territorial expansion was maximum in India? Was it Alauddin Khilji, Balban, Muhammad bin Tughlaq, or is it Ghiyasuddin Tughlaq? Option C is the correct answer to this question. Muhammad bin Tughlaq. He ruled for 26 years. During his rule, Delhi Sultanate reached its peak in terms of the geographical reach, covering most of the Indian subcontinent. The territorial expansion under various dynasties of Delhi Sultanate, like you can clearly see the images of it if you would refer our PDF. Please refer the PDF to see the images which show clearly the various dynasties of Delhi Sultanate in the given time periods. So, option C is the answer to this question. Next, let's move to the next question, 31. Which among the following is the 25th state of India? Is it Goa, Mizoram, Nagaland, or Arunachal Pradesh? Goa is the answer to this question. Option A. On 30 May 1987, the Goa government accepted 57th constitutional amendment. And gave up its territorial claim. Prime Minister Rajiv Gandhi helped pass the bill that made Goa a full-fledged state. 26 years after the Portuguese ruled territory officially became a part of India. Let's hope this is clear to you. Let's move to the next question, 32. Who was the first Sultan of Delhi to issue coins in Delhi Sultanate? Was it Iltutmish, Qutub al-Din Aibak, Alauddin Khilji, or Firoz Shah Tughlaq? The answer is Iltutmish. He was the third ruler. He was the third ruler of Delhi Sultanate from 1211 to 1236, belonging to Mamluk dynasty. He was the first Sultan of Delhi to issue regular currency and declare India as the capital of his empire in place of Lahore. He introduced silver coins, which were called tanka, and copper coins, jital. So option A is the correct answer to this question. Let's move next. Question number 33. With which among the following sports the term half Nelson is associated? Is it basketball or polo or wrestling or rugby? See, half Nelson is associated with wrestling. Option C. It can be defined as a wrestling hold in which one arm is thrust under the corresponding arm of the opponent and the hand is placed on the back of the opponent's neck. Hence, this term is associated with the wrestling. Option C is the correct answer to this question. Let's move next. Question number 34. Which among the following is the capital of Brunei? Is it Manila, Hanoi, Phnom Penh, Bandar Seri Begawan? The correct option to this question, the capital of Brunei is Bandar Seri Begawan. Manila is the capital of Philippines. Hanoi is the capital of Vietnam. Phnom Penh is the capital of Cambodia. Bandar Seri Begawan is the capital of Brunei. So the correct answer to this question is option D. Please refer the PDF files that we have for you for the detailed explanation, and some of the more graphs and maps are provided to you for the same. Let's move to the next question. 35. Which among the following gas is used in soda? Is it carbon dioxide, nitrogen, hydrogen, sulfur dioxide? The correct one is carbon dioxide. See, we all know that carbon dioxide is used in soda. It comes in the form of fizz. When you pour the cold drink, it comes in the form of fizz that bubbles up when a can of soda is open. It is added because dissolved carbon dioxide, it is actually when a carbon dioxide is dissolved in the dissolved form, it forms carbonic acid, which adds a very pleasant acidic flavor in the drink and a very interesting mouthfeel. When it's not present, then your cold drink will really taste very flat and you don't like to drink that. So option A, carbon dioxide, correct option to this question. Let's move next. Question number 36. Who among the following is the author of One Indian Girl? Is it Durjoy Datta, Chetan Bhagat, Ravindra Singh, or Amit Nangia? See, Chetan Bhagat is the one who is the author of One Indian Girl, option B. He's the seventh. This One Indian Girl, this is the seventh fictional novel and ninth overall book by the Indian author Chetan Bhagat. So option B, Chetan Bhagat, is the correct answer to this question. Let's move next. Question number 37. Who among the following has built Sanchi Gupta Stupa? Sorry, Sanchi Stupa. Is it Ashoka? Is it Rudra Daman? Is it Amog Varsha? Is it Krishna Devraj? See, Sanchi Gupta is a memorial built in the city of Sanchi, Madhya Pradesh. This is built in the city of Sanchi, Madhya Pradesh, 46 kilometers from Bhopal. It is one of the oldest stone structures. It is one of the oldest stone structures in India and important monument in Indian architecture. It was originally commissioned by the Emperor Ashoka in the 3rd century BCE. He commissioned the inception of stupas to redistribute the mortal remains of Lord Buddha. So, Ashoka, option A, is the correct answer to this question. Hope that's clear. Let's move to the next question. Next is question number 38. Who among the following presided Haripura session of Indian National Congress in 1938? Was it Mahatma Gandhi, Subhash Chandra Bose, Jawaharlal Nehru, or Rajendra Prasad? Subhash Chandra Bose was the one who presided Haripura session of Indian National Congress in 1938. It was this 1938 Haripura session when the differences between Mahatma Gandhi and Subhash Chandra Subhash Chandra Bose surfaced over their attitudes towards Great Britain. This variance grew further when Subhash Chandra Bose organized a National Planning Committee. Option B, Subhash Chandra Bose, is the correct answer to this question. Let's move next. Question number 39. Which among the following is the launch date of Apple satellite? Is it 19 May 1981, 19 June 1983, 19 June 1981, or 19 May 1983? It is the Apple satellite. It was launched on 19 June 1981. The Ariane passenger payload experiment Apple. Ariane passenger payload experiment was an experimental communication satellite with a C-band transponder launched by the Indian Space Research Organization, ISRO, on June 19, 1981 by Erin, a launch vehicle for the European Space Agency, ESA, from Central Spacious Guanacious near the Kourou in French Guiana. So option C is the correct answer, 19 June 1981. Let's move to the next question. Which among the following is the southernmost point of Indian territory? Is it Kanyakumari or Indira Port or Kalapani or Port Blair? See, Indira Port is the southernmost point in the Indian territory. It is in the Nicobar district of Andaman and Nicobar Islands. It is in the Nicobar district of Andaman and Nicobar Islands. As far as mainland India is concerned, it is Cape Comorin in the Kanyakumari district of Tamil Nadu. So, option B, Indira Port, is our answer to the question. Let's move next. Question number. Please refer the PDF because there you will find some maps which will explain this concept even more. So let's move to the next question number 41. Which among the following country is not the part of G7 countries? Is it Canada, Japan, Germany, or Russia? The group of seven, G7, is an international governmental economic. G7, it's an international intergovernmental economic organization consisting of seven IMF advanced economies in the world, which are Canada, France, Germany, Italy, Japan, UK, and US. Russia is not a part of it. So option D, Russia, is the correct answer. Let's move next. Question number 42. Which among the following is also known as silent killer gas? Carbon monoxide, sulfur dioxide, nitrogen dioxide, or nitrous oxide? Carbon monoxide is known as the silent killer gas. Option A. See, carbon monoxide, which is represented as CO, capital C, capital O, it's a gas which can kill a person very quickly. Quickly kills. It is also called silent killer because it is colorless. You can't see. Odorless. Tasteless. Non-irritating. That is why it is called silent killer. If the early signs of carbon monoxide poisoning are ignored, then the person may lose consciousness and he may not be able to escape the danger and he may eventually die. So option A is the correct answer to this question. Let's move further. Question number 53. With which among the following spades is the name of Yasin Merchant related? Wrestling, snooker, table tennis, or polo? Yasin Merchant is related with snooker. He's India's first professional snooker player. India's first professional snooker player. He won he won national snooker championship in three occasions: 2001, 2000, and 1991. So option B, snooker, is the correct answer to this question. Hope that's clear. Let's move to the next question. Question number 44. Which latitude is also known as Greater Circle? Is it Tropic of Cancer? Is it Tropic of Capricorn, Equator, or Arctic Circle? Which of the correct option, like which latitude is also known as the Greater Circle? Tropic of Cancer, Tropic of Capricorn, Equator, or the Arctic Circle? C, equator is the answer to this question. The equator is the circle. See, if this is the Earth, the equator is a circle that is equidistant from the north and from the south pole. It divides the Earth into the northern hemisphere and southern hemisphere. Of the parallels or circles of latitude, it is the longest and it is the only great circle. So option C, equator, is the correct answer to this question. So before moving further, if you have any doubts in any of the question other than this video, then please reach out to us through the Telegram link for our live doubt system. Please feel free. It's going to be very beneficial for you. Let's move next. Question number 45. Who was the first cricketer to take hat trick in the test cricket? Was it Fred Spofford, Bapu Nandakarni, Sir Ian Botham, or Wally Hammond? The correct option is, who was the first cricketer to take the hat trick in the test cricket, is Fred Spofford. Australian bowler. He was an Australian bowler. He took the first hat trick on test cricket on 2nd January 1879 against England. Against England, he was also nicknamed as the Demon bowler. So option A is the correct answer to this question. Let's move next. Question number 46. With which among the following dance the name Sanjukta Panigrahi is related? Is it Kathak, Kathakali, Bharatnatyam, Odissi? This dance, the name Sanjukta Panigrahi is related with Odissi dance. So, wait. Yes. Sanjukta Panigrahi was a dancer from India who was the foremost exponent of the Indian classical Odissi dance. She was the first Odia woman to embrace this ancient classical dance at an early age and ensured its grand revival. So option D, Odissi, is the correct answer for this question. Let's move further. Question number 47. Which Gupta ruler was also known for playing Veena? Was it Chandragupta II, Samudragupta, Kumaragupta, or Skandagupta? Samudragupta was the ruler who was also known for playing Veena. He was the second emperor of Gupta dynasty. Is also known to be one of India's best rulers. His brilliant leadership and valiant victories earned him the title of Napoleon of India. He was called Napoleon of India. He was a great musician and he played veena, which is an Indian stringed instrument resembling the lute, with great aplomb. He was a very intellectual person and an accomplished poet. So option B, Samudragupta, is the correct answer to this question. Hope that's clear. Let's move to the next question, number 48. Which among the following rivers fall in Arabian Sea? Is it Narmada, Luni, Mahanadi, or Godavari? See, Narmada rises from Amarkantak plateau near Annapur district. It forms a traditional boundary between North India and the South India and flows westwards before draining through the of Gulf of Kambat into the Arabian Sea. So Narmada is the one is the answer to this question. Which among the following rivers falls into the Arabian Sea? Because it flows westwards before draining through the Gulf of Kambat to the Arabian Sea. So this is the correct option. Answer option A. Let's move to the next question, number 49. Bombay High is famous for mining, petroleum, uranium reserve, or gold. See, Bombay High is an offshore. It is an offshore oil field 176 kilometers off the west coast of Mumbai, India. The oil operations are run by India's oil. This is run by India's Oil and Natural Gas Corporation, ONGC. As of 2004, it supplied 14% of India's oil requirement and accounted for about 38% of the domestic production. As of 2018, the output of the field was 205,000 barrels per day. So, which is quite high. The correct answer is petroleum, option B. Let's move next. Question number 50. Who was the last ruler of Mughal dynasty? Was it Farooq Siyar, Bahadur Shah Zafar, Akbar II, Shah Alam II? Bahadur Shah Zafar was the last Mughal emperor. He became the successor of his father Akbar II on 28 September 1837. Following his involvement in the Indian Rebellion in 1857, the British exiled him to Rangoon in British-controlled Burma, now in Myanmar, after convicting him on several charges. So he was the last Mughal emperor. He was successor of Akbar II. His father was Akbar II. So he was successor on the 28th of September 1837. Option B, Bahadur Shah Zafar is the answer to this question. Let's move next. Question number 51. With which among the following games Durand the Cup is associated? Is it football, cricket, lawn tennis, or badminton? Durand Football Tournament Cup. This is actually known as Durand Football Tournament or Durand Cup. It's a football competition in India, which was first held in 1888 in Anadale in Shimla. It is co-hosted by Durand Football Tournament Society DFTS and Oceans. The tournament is the oldest football tournament in Asia and one of the oldest in the world. So, football, option A is the correct answer to this question. Next, question number 52. Where is the Indian Military Academy located? Is it in Dehradun or Shimla, Hyderabad, or Gaya? It is located in Dehradun. Indian Military Academy is located in Dehradun. It's an officer training academy of the Indian Army. It was established in 1932. Cadets undergo a training course varying between 3 to 16 months, depending on the entry criteria. On the completion of the course, the IMA cadets are permanently commissioned into the army as lieutenants. So, Dehradun Option A is the correct answer to this question. Next is Rangaswamy Cup is associated with wrestling, football, hockey, or golf. Which of them? Rangaswamy Cup is associated with hockey. Option C. It was introduced in 1928. It was originally known as Inter Provincial Tournament, which meant to pick up the players for the national team for the Olympics. So, option C, hockey, is the correct answer to this question. Next, question number 54. Fundamental rights of constitution is taken from which country? UK, USA, Australia, or USSR? The Constitution of India. The Constitution of India borrowed the concept of fundamental rights from USA, that's option B. Other features borrowed from USA constitutions are independence of judiciary. So apart from this fundamental rights of constitution, we also picked up from them the fundamental rights of the independence of judiciary, judicial review, impeachment of the president, removal of Supreme Court and High Court judges, and the post of vice president. So these are a few of them, which were also taken from USA. Removal of Supreme Court and High Court, and the post of vice president. So option B is the correct answer to this, USA. Next, 55th question. Joule is a unit of power, voltage, energy, or current. See, Joule is a unit of energy. Joule is a unit of energy in the SI unit system, International System of Units. It is equal to the work done by force of 1 Newton acting through 1 meter. 1 Joule is equal when the work done by force of 1 Newton is acting on 1 meter. So this is the units of energy, that is Joule. Power, if I talk about power, power has the units as watt, voltage has the units as volt, and current has the units as ampere. So option C is the correct answer to this question. Hope that's clear. Now let's move to some of the mathematical questions. Let's start with question number 56. A can do a work in 10 days. A work for 4 days and B finish the remaining work in 9 days. Together, they will finish the whole work in how many days? So let's start with this question. First of all, A's work, he can complete the work in 10 days. You can say A can complete the work in 10 days. So 1 day work of A, 1 day work of A is 1 by 10. Now, if he works for 4 days, then how much work will he complete? 4-day work of A will be 4 by 10. Correct. If he works 4 by 10, then remaining work is 1 minus 4 by 10, which gives you 6 by 10. So the 6 by 10 work is completed by B in 9 days. According to question, 6 by 10 work is completed by B in 9 days. Correct? Then one work will be completed by B in how many days? 9 divided by 6 by 10. That means 9 into 10 by 6, which is equal to 15 days. Right? So B completes the work in 50, the remaining work in the whole work in 15 days. So obviously B, first of all, B completes whole work in 15 days, right? Also A completes whole work in 10 days. This gives B completes in 1 day how much work? 1 by 15. Also A completes in 1 day work is equal to 1 by 10. Total work completed in 1 day is equal to 1 by 15 plus 1 by 10, which gives you 1 by 15 plus 1 by 10 will be equal to 1 by 6. LCM will be 30. So 2 plus 3 in the numerator, it will give you the whole, will evaluate to be 1 by 6. So the total complete work completed by both of them in 1 day is 1 by 6. That means A and B complete 1 by 6 work in 1 day. So one work, if they have to complete the whole work, one work is completed in 1 divided by 1 by 6 or 6 days. So answer to this question is 6 days. Let's see the options. Option B is the correct answer to this question. Hope this question is clear. Let's move to the next question. Question number 57. If P and Q complete the work in 10 days, P and Q, they complete the work in 10 days. Q and R complete the work in 15 days. R and P complete the work in 12 days. You have to find out the individual time taken by them to complete the work. Let's write down first of all what things we are given. So P plus Q, they complete the work in 10 days. Q plus R complete the work in 15 days. R plus P complete the work in 20 days. Let's take the LCM of these numbers. LCM of 10, 15, and 20. This is equal to 60 units. Right? So the number of days 10, 15, and 20, if I have taken the LCM of it, it is 60 units. P plus Q, they can work, they can complete the whole work in 10 days. So from here, P plus Q, they complete the whole work in 10 days, right? Q plus R, they complete the whole work in 15 days. Also, R plus P complete the whole work in 20 days. Correct. So 1 day work of P plus Q, this will be equal to, 1 day work will be equal to whole was 60 units. This is divided by 6. So this is equal to 6 units. So 1 day work of P plus Q, 1 day work of P plus Q is equal to 6 units. Similarly, 1 day work is equal to 60 upon 15. That is equal to 4 units. So 1 day work of Q plus R is equal to 4 units. Similarly, here 1 day work is equal to 60 upon 20, which is equal to 3. So 1 day work of Q plus R is equal to 3 units. Correct. So 1 day work, if I'm adding all of them, 1 day work of P plus Q, right? Plus Q plus R plus, sorry, here was R plus P, not this. This is equal to 6 plus 4 plus 3 units. This gives you 2P plus Q plus R is equal to 13 units, or the total work, if I'm saying P plus Q plus R, 1 day work of P plus Q plus R, this is equal to 13 by 2, which is equal to 6.5 units. This is 1 day work of P plus Q plus R when they all are working together. This is equal to 6.5 units. Okay, so this is 1 day. Now let's talk about 1 day work of P only. This will be equal to their total work when P plus Q plus R were working minus the work done by Q plus R in 1 day, right? So this is equal to 6.5. And how much did Q plus R work in 1 day? It worked for 4 units. So this is minus 4. This gives you 2.5 units. Okay. Similarly, 1 day work of R and Q can be calculated. 1 day work of Q and 1 day work of R. So this will be P plus Q plus R minus P plus R, which is equal to 6.5, and P plus R was 3 units. Which is equal to 3.5 units. 1 day work of R is P plus Q plus R minus work done by P and Q in 1 day, which is equal to 6.5 minus, it is 6, right? P plus Q, they worked for 6 units together. This is equal to 0.5 units. So now what we have to calculate in the question? In the question, you have to calculate the individual time taken by them. So P's time, what will be the P's time? Total work upon work done in 1 day, which is equal to 60 upon 2.5, which is equal to 24 days. Q's time will be 60 upon 3.5, which is equal to 120 upon 7 days. Also, R's time will be 60 upon 0.5, which is equal to 120 days. So this is your required answer to the question. Let's check the options. Clearly, 120, 120 by 7 and 24. Option C is the correct answer to this question. So, option C. Hope you understood the question well. Let's move to the next question then. Let's start with question number 58. Two trains start from Pune to Goa towards each other. So here is Pune and here is Goa. So two trains are moving in these directions. They are moving in the opposite direction. The speed of the first train is 50 kilometers per hour. And the second one is moving at the speed of 40 kilometer per hour at the same time. At what distance will they meet from Pune? If the total distance between Pune and Goa is 600 kilometers. Okay, so let's start first of all. Let the time required is T hours. Right? Since both the trains, they are moving in the same direction. in the opposite, sorry, they are moving in the opposite direction. Therefore, what will be the relative speed? Since they are moving in the opposite direction, the speeds will add. So this will be 50 because they are moving in opposite direction. Okay, so this is equal to 90 kilometer per hour. Now the total distance is given to us as 600. Let's write down what things we have. Total distance is equal to 600 kilometers and relative speed is equal to 90 kilometer per hour. Then the time taken by them when they will meet, time at which they will meet, we assume that by t hours. So distance is equal to time into speed. Distance was 600, the time we assumed as t, and the speed is 90, which gives you time as 20 upon 3 hours. This is the time when they will meet. Now, actually, in the question, what is given that we have to calculate the distance when distance from Pune when they will meet. So you have to calculate the distance from Pune when they will meet. Let it be D. Okay. So distance, you know the formula. Distance is equal to speed into time. Speed from Pune, it was 50. Time we already calculated 20 upon 3, which gives you 1000 upon 3 kilometers. This is your correct answer. And let's check out the option, which is the one. Option A is the correct answer to this question. Hope this is clear. Let's move to the next question. Question number 59. The length of the head of the fish is 12 centimeters. The length of the tail is equal to head's length and 1/3 of the body's length. Then you have to find out, find the length of the body. The length of the body is equal to length of head plus length of tail. Let's see first of all. See, let's assume this is the head of the fish and this is the body of the fish and this is the tail of the fish. So length of the head is given to you as 12. This is given to you as 12. Length of the tail is equal to head's length and 1/3 of body's length. Let the body's length be B. Let body's length is equal to B. So tail's length was equal to the head length, 1/3 of the, sorry, it is equal to head length and 1/3 of the body length, right? Tail's length, this is equal to head length plus 1/3 of the body length. This is what is given to us. So you have to find out the length of the body. If length of the body, that is B, is equal to length of the head plus length of the tail. So length of the tail was what? It was 12 plus 1/3 of B. This makes 1 B minus 1/3 of B is equal to 24. This gives 2/3B is equal to 24, or B is equal to 24 into 3 upon 2, which is equal to 36 centimeters. So the answer to this question is 36 centimeters. Option B is the correct answer to this question. Hope that's clear. Let's move to the next question then. It says, two bikes ride in opposite directions around a circular track. So here's a circular track. Two bikes go in the opposite direction. Starting at the same time from the same point, biker A rides at a speed of 16 kilometers per hour, and this is biker A and this is biker B. The B1 goes at the speed of 14 kilometers per hour. If the track has a diameter of 30 kilometers, after how much time in hours will the two bikers meet? So it is given the track diameter is given to us as 30. So circumference of track, it's 2 pi r. It's actually circle, right? So the circumference is given by 2 pi r, or this is also equal to pi d, which is equal to 22 by 7 into 30. Correct. This is the total path they both have to travel. So both are moving on the opposite direction. That means relative speed is the sum of the two speeds. 16 plus 14, which is equal to 30 kilometer per hour. This is the relative speed of the whole system. Now you are given the distance, you are known the speed, you can easily calculate the time, which is given by distance upon speed formula. So time, distance was 22 by 7 into 30 divided by speed. This is equal to 30. Okay, so in this question, what you were asked, you had to calculate the time in hours when the two bikers will meet. So the two bikers will meet at 22 by 7, or this is equal to 3.14 hours. Hope this is clear. So the correct option to the question is option A. Let's move to the question number 61. Question number 61 says a person spent 20% on food, 20% of the remaining on charity, and 20% of the remaining on house, and left with rupees 576. You have to find out the original amount that he had. So very first thing to do, let the original amount, let the original amount be X. Correct. Now there are three cases. First of all, he spent some money on food, then he spent on charity, and then he spent on house. Right. So he spends how much on food? This is for food. He spent 20% on food. So what is remaining in the first case? Obviously, if he spent 20% on food, the remaining is 80%. Okay. That means actual remaining amount, actual remaining amount is 80% of X. So this is equal to 0.8X. Now this remaining amount, he spends 20% of the remaining amount on charity. So for the charity, the amount is 0.8X. He spent 20%, remaining 80%, right? Actual remaining amount is equal to 80% of, now it will be this amount, because this amount was like it is taken as the basis for charity. So this is equal to 80% of 0.8X. This gives you 80% of this, or this is equal to 0.64X. So now this amount becomes the capital, or it goes, see, it says 20% of the remaining on house. So for house, the basic amount will be 0.64X. He spent 20%. Of course, the remaining one is 80%, and actual remaining amount, actual remaining amount is equal to 80% of 0.64X, which is 80% of this. Okay. So let it be like this only. Now in the question we are given, he is left with, after that he is left with 576 rupees. So according to question, 80% of 64.64x, this is equal to 576 rupees. That means x is equal to 576 into 100 into 100 divided by 80 into 64. You will solve this and get 1125 rupees as the answer. So option B is the correct answer to this question. Hope this is clear. Before moving further, I would like to tell, if you have any doubts in any questions other than the video, you can reach to one of us from the Telegram link for the live doubt system. Do avail the same. It's going to be very beneficial. So let's move to the next question. Question number 62. It says two-man rowboat at a speed of 5 km per hour and 10 km per hour towards each other. At a distance of 20 kilometers, you have to find out how far apart are they in kilometer 1 minute before they collide. So first of all, let's analyze the situation. Two boatsmen, they are moving in this direction, in the opposite direction. The first one is moving at 5 kilometers per hour and the second one is moving at 10 kilometers per hour. The distance between the 2 points, let it be point A and let it be point B. So the distance between 2 points is 20 kilometers. So you have to find out how far they are apart in before 1 meter, minute before 1 minute before they collide. This is what you have to find out. So actually, this question, you can see it is very tricky question, because the question, when you read it, the wording of the question may confuse you, as you might think that you have to calculate the total time taken and then you have to subtract 1 minute from that. Okay. And then obviously do all the calculations and all that. But this question is pretty simple. It's just as simple as calculating the total distance covered in 1 minute. This is as simple as that. So let's start with the question. So here is the solution. Simply you have to calculate the total speed. First of all, total distance traveled in the 1 minute. So time is given to us. It is told that time is equal to 1 minute, and speed, since both are moving in the same direction, so we will have a relative speed which is equal to 5 plus 10, that is equal to 15. This is kilometer per hour. Okay. Now you have to calculate this distance. Distance, this is equal to speed into time. But here the time is in minutes and the speed is in hours. And also you are asked about you have to calculate the answer in kilometers only. So let's convert this time in hours. This will be 1 by 60 hour. So distance, this is given as speed 15 into time. This is 1 upon 60. So this becomes 1 upon 4, or this will be 0.25 kilometers. But I can check with the options. The answer is given in meters. So obviously we have to convert this kilometers into the meters. Let's convert 0.25 kilometers. This is equal to, if I'm converting this into meters, this will be equal to 250 meters. So the correct answer is option A, 250 meters. Hope this is clear. So let's move. So it should be the answer you have to calculate in meters. So let's move to the next question now. Let's start with question number 63. Let's read. A man buys 4 pizzas, 3 burgers for 4,500 rupees and 4 pizzas and 6 burgers for 6,000 rupees. How much should he pay to buy 1 pizza and 1 burger? Analyze the situation. We have 2 variables. Pizzas, we have 2 variables. First is pizza. I don't know the cost of 1 pizza and I don't know the cost of 1 burger. So in the first case, it's given 4 pizzas and 3 burgers. They cost 4,500. Let's assume assume cost of one pizza is equal to X rupees. And we'll set P. This will be more convenient. Also, let's see the cost of one burger is equal to B rupees. Now, according to question, we have two equations. What is the first one? 4 pizzas and 3 burgers. So, 4 pizzas and 3 burgers, this is equal to 4,500 rupees. Also, 4 pizzas and 6 burgers. So 4 pizzas and 6 burgers, they cost 6,000 rupees. So let's use the method of elimination. So this is minus, minus, minus. They will cancel and you will have minus 3b is equal to minus 1,500, or b is equal to 500 rupees. So the cost of one burger comes out to be 500 rupees. Let's find out the cost of one pizza. 4p plus 3b is equal to 4,500. 4p plus 3 into 500 is equal to 4,500. This gives you 4p is equal to 4,500 minus, this was equal to 1,500. So minus 1,500. This gives 4p is equal to 3,000, or p is equal to 750 rupees. Let's see what we had to find out in the question. The cost of one pizza and 2 burgers. So cost of one pizza and 2 burgers is one pizza 750, 2 burgers 2 into 500. This will give you 1,750 rupees. So the correct answer is option C, that is 1,750 rupees. Let's move next. Let's start with question number 64. A man buys 2 articles for 560 rupees. He sells the first at 10% loss and another at 15% profit. He had no profit, no loss situation. Then you have to find out the cost price of each article. This question is discussing about 2 articles. Here is the first one and here is the second one. So the first one, let the cost price is equal to X, and obviously cost price for the second one will be 560 minus X, because he spent a total of 560 on both of them. In the first one, he had a loss percent of 10, and in the second one, he had a profit of 15%. The selling price in the first one will be cost price upon 100 minus loss percent, which will be X upon 100 minus 10, which will give you 0.9x. Similarly, in case of profit, it will be added. So 100 plus profit percent, this is equal to 560 minus x upon 100 into 100 plus 15. So this will be 1.15 560 minus x. Now the question says he had no profit and no loss. That means if he is having no profit and no loss, so according to question, since he has no profit, no loss, so what that situation represents, that means the selling price and the cost price, they are same. Then only he will have no profit, no loss. So the selling price, this is for the first article and this is the selling price for the second article. So 9.9x plus 1.15 into 560 minus x is equal to 560. Let's open the brackets. 0.9x plus 1.15 into 560. I will not open. You'll just come to know why. So this will be 1.15x is equal to 560. 0.9 minus 1.5x. Let's see. 0.9 minus 1.15x. This is equal to 560 minus 1.15 into 560. So this one will become minus 0.25x is equal to, I'll take 560 common, 1 minus 1.15. This is 560 minus 0.15. So x will be equal to minus 0.15 into 560 upon 0.25. Let's solve it for x in. X will be equal to, let's open first of all this minus, and here was also minus, they will cancel. 15 upon 100 into 100 upon 25 into 560. They will cancel at 4, right? This 0 and this 0 will cancel. Here will be 3, 5, and 2. And this will be 28. So you will have 3 into 4 into 28. This is equal to 336 rupees. So this was the cost. This is X. So the cost price of first article is equal to 336 rupees. So for the second article, it will be 560 minus X, that is equal to 560 minus 336. So this will come out to be 224 rupees. Here's the answer. These are the two cost price of the articles. So the correct answer is option C. Hope you understood this question. Let's move to the next question. 65. Divide 6,000 in two parts so that the simple interest on the first part for 2 years at 6% per annum may be equal to simple interest for the second part for 3 years at 8% per annum. Again, you are having two situations over here. 6,000 is the amount and you have to divide that amount in two parts. So that means, again, let's see. This is the first part. And second, again, we'll be doing the same. I'll assume the first amount over here be X. Okay. So you can say that first part is equal to X. Second part, the total was 6,000. So it is 6,000 minus X. Correct. So in the first case, it is for time is 2 and rate is 6%. So let's write. And the second time is 3 years and the rate is 8%. Hope this is clear. Now, simple interest, you know the formula, PRT upon 100. P is X, rate is 6, T is 2 upon 100. So this is equal to 0.12x. Okay. Let's solve for the second one. This is simple interest for the first. This is simple interest for the second. Again, PRT upon 100. P in this case is 6,000 minus X. Rate is 8 time is 3 upon 100. So according to question, they are equal. Both the interests are equal. Therefore, according to question, simple interest in the first part is equal to for the second part. That means 0.12x is equal to 6,000 minus X into 8 into 3 upon 100. This can be written as 12 upon 100 X is equal to 6,000 minus X into 8 into 3 upon 100. Let's do the cutting. So this 12 will be 3 4s are 4 2s are. So you will have X is equal to 2 into 6,000 minus X. So 12,000 minus 2x, 3,000 is equal to 12,000 or X is equal to 4,000 rupees. So let's see the question, what it was. You have to divide this in two parts. So the first part, that is X, came out to be 4,000 rupees. Obviously, the second one will be 6,000 minus 4,000. So the first part is equal to x, that is 4,000 we just calculated, and the second one will be 6,000 minus x, which is equal to 2,000. Hope this is clear. Let's see the correct answer. It's option P. Hope this is clear. Now let's move to the next question. 66. A cyclist starts at a speed of 8 km per hour. So here is a cyclist. He starts at the speed of 8 km per hour. Another second cyclist, he starts after 2 hours. So he travels for 2 hours first of all. After he has traveled for 2 hours, then the second cyclist starts. Okay, the second cyclist starts after the first one has traveled for 2 hours. The speed of the second one is 12 kilometer per hour. Okay, you have to find how much distance will the second cyclist travel to cross the first cyclist. So let's see. First of all, the first cyclist traveled 2 hours alone. The second one didn't start till that time. So you can say distance traveled by the first cyclist traveled by the first cyclist in 2 hours. See, distance, you know, it's speed into time. The speed of the first one was 8. So it is 16 kilometers. So the first cyclist traveled 16 kilometers in the first 2 hours. Okay, let the time they meet, let the time they meet is equal to x. Let it be t. Okay, let it be t hours. So in those t hours, the distance traveled by the first cyclist will be. Let's talk about the first cyclist. Speed for the first one was 8 km per hour. And the time will be t plus 2. Why? Because t is the time when both will meet and he already started 2 hours back. So the total time taken by the first cyclist is t plus 2. The distance will be equal to speed into time, which is equal to t, 8 into t plus 2, which is equal to 8t plus 16. Here is the second cyclist. The second one, speed is given to be 12 kilometer per hour and time is t hours. So the distance traveled by him is 12 into t. Now see, they are both are meeting at t time. That means according to question, both the distances, they are equal, right? That means according to question, 8t plus 16 is equal to 12t, which gives you 16 is equal to 4t. That means t is equal to 4 hours. So they both will meet each other when they are traveling. See, this the first one started traveling 2 hours before, and then the second one traveled. The first one had the speed of 8 kilometer per hour, and the second one had a speed of 12 kilometer per hour. Both will meet after 4 hours. They will keep on traveling and traveling and traveling. The both will meet after 4 hours. So what is the distance traveled in those 4 hours? Distance traveled by second cyclist is equal to 12 into t, that is equal to 4, that is equal to 48 kilometers. So the answer to this question is option A, 48 kilometers. Hope this is clear. Let's move to the next question, 67. There are 5 numbers. The average of the first 4 numbers is 26. The average of the last numbers is 25. You have to find the average of difference of the first and last number. So let the 5 numbers be A. Let the 5 numbers be A, B, C, D, and E. Right? It's given that the average of the first 4 numbers is 26. That means according to question, A plus B plus C plus D, this is divided by 4 is equal to 26. So A plus B plus C plus D is equal to 26 into 4, that is equal to 104. Also, it is given the average of last 4 numbers is 25. That means B plus C plus D plus E, this is equal to 25 multiplied by 4, which is equal to 100. You have to find the difference between the first and the last number. That means what you need to find, what is A minus E. So let's do, this is 1, this is 2. Subtracting 2 from 1. This will give you A plus B plus C plus D minus B plus C plus D plus E is equal to 104 minus 100, which will be, see, this will cancel when you will open up the brackets, right? They will cancel. This will be A minus E is equal to 4, right? You had to answer, find the average of the difference. So average of difference will be A minus E divided by 2, that is equal to 4 divided by 2, which is equal to 2. So the answer to this question, let's check out the options. Option C is the correct answer to this question. Hope this is clear. Then let's move to the next question, 68. See, these type of questions, they are very important. India borrowed a loan from IMF at the rate of 6% for the first 5 years, 8% for next 5 years, 10% for beyond 5 years. Okay, for the the time period after those 5 years, he borrowed it for 10%. If at the end of 15 years, that means he took it for 5, and then 5 years. This is the time. Right, the total amount paid was 144 billion US dollars. See, let's analyze. So this is the first time. Okay, for this is the first one. This is second 5 years. This is the third 5 years. So in the first 5 years, the rate was 6%. Right, the time. This is the time, 5 years. Again, time is 5 years. Here the rate is 8%. And here again, the time is 5 years and the rate in this case is 10%. Okay, now I don't know the amount. I don't know the principal, which is, see, the principal is obviously this much. Principal will not change. All will have the same principal as P. The final amount that is received is said to be as 144 billion US dollars. So let it be 144 billion US dollars. Now, according to question, this amount is equal to principal plus P into R1 into T1 upon 100 plus, here will be plus P into R2 into T2 upon 100 plus P into R3 into T3 upon 100. 144 is equal to P plus, I don't know what the P is, so let the P be here as such. The first rate is 6 time is 5 upon 100 plus P into 8 into 5 upon 100 plus P into 10 into 5 upon 100. Right? So this one will be P plus 3P upon 10 plus, this will cancel and it will be 4 upon 10P plus this will be 5 upon 10P. Let's take the LCM and add. So 7, this will be 12 upon 10P. 10P, let's take the LCM, plus 12P upon 10 is equal to 144. So this will be 22P is equal to 1440. This will give you Principal is 1440 divided by 22. So this will go at 720. Yes, so it will be 11 over here. And when you will 720 divided by 11, it will give you 65.45. Let's check out the options. Option D is the correct answer to this question. Hope this is clear. Let's move to the next question. But before moving, I would like to tell, if you have any doubts in any questions other than this video, then you can reach to one of us from the Telegram link for the live doubt system. Please avail the same. It's interesting. So let's move to the next question, 69. It says the average of father and his twin son is 28. This is the average age of, you can say average age of father and its twin son is 28. Find the age of father if the age of father to the age of one son ratio is 8:3. So very first thing that we will be assuming in this question, let the age of father, let age of father is equal to X years and age of son be Y years. Okay. Now, according to question, it is saying age of father and his twin son is 28. That means age of father and his twin son age average is 28 years. That means X plus 2Y is equal to 28 into 3. This will be 84. Also, you are given one more thing that their ages are in the ratio 8:3. Also, X upon Y is equal to 8 upon 3. This gives you 3X is equal to 8Y. Or you can, let's take it in the terms of X only. This will be 8 upon 3Y. X is equal to 8 upon 3Y. Now let's fill this X in this equation to solve it for Y. We have to solve both the variables. So let's solve them simultaneously. Now it was, let's bring it here. X plus 2Y is equal to 84. 8 by 3Y plus 2Y is equal to 84. 8Y plus 6Y upon 3 is equal to 84. 14Y is equal to 18 into 3. This is equal to 252. Y will be 252 divided by 14. This will be 18. Okay, if Y is 18, then this will be 2 into 18 is equal to 84. X will be 84 minus 36. This will be 48 years. So the two ages are these two, and these two are your answers. So let's see the options, which is correct one. You have to find the age of father. The age of father was X. X came out to be 48 years. Option C is the correct answer to this question. Let's move next. Question number 70. Purchase a toy in 2400. He paid 1000 in cash and remaining in two equal installments of 840 each per month. You have to find the rate of interest of each installment. See, he paid two installments of 840 rupees. The toy cost was 2400. So he paid 1000 in cash. Okay. That means the amount remaining to be paid, amount remaining is actual cost minus paid one. Actually, it was 2400 and he paid 1000 for that. So he was left with that he had to pay 1400 more for that toy. Right. But he paid two installments. Actually, remaining amount that is paid. Or you can say installments. How much installments did he pay? He paid two installments of 840 each, which gives you 1,680 rupees. So actually the toy cost which was pending to be paid was 1,400, but he paid 1,640, 80, right? That means how much interest did he pay? Hence, interest, how much is that? 1,680 minus 1,400, which is equal to 280 rupees, right? This is the amount that is paid by him. Sorry, not the interest that is paid by him. Okay. Now, according to the question, what you had to find out? You had to find out the rate at which he took the interest. So 280 is equal to this. I hope you know the formula. Interest is equal to PRT upon 100. This principal into rate into time divided by 100 is equal to interest. Interest came out to be 280. Principal was 1,400. Rate you have to find out. Time is 2 years and it is divided by 100. So it will be, sorry, it's multiply. 280 multiply by 100 divided by 1,400 into 2. They will cancel and this will be at 20. This will be 10. So rate of interest is equal to 10%. This is your answer. Let's see the options. Option A is the correct answer to this question. Hope this is clear. Let's move to the next question. Question number 71. It says a man completes his journey by car. He covered 30% of the distance at the speed of this, 60% of the distance at the speed of 40 km/h, and the remaining distance at the speed of 10 km/h. So there are three situations. First of all, let distance that he traveled, let the distance be equal to 10. So the first distance, these are the three speeds: speed 1, speed 2, and speed 3. Let's redo it. Let distance is equal to x. There are three speeds with which he is going, right? The first one is 20 kilometers per hour. The second speed is 40 kilometers per hour, and the third one is 10 kilometer per hour. These are the three speeds. The time taken, see the distance is x, right? The time taken in the first phase, it travels 30% of the distance, right? So first of all, distance percent is equal to 30% of x, which is equal to 0.3x. The second distance is 60% of x, which is equal to 0.6 of x. And the remaining distance, see he traveled 60% over here, 30% over here. And how much distance will be left? 10%. So 10% of x will be 0.1x. Okay. Now, time taken in the first case, t1, here will be t2, and here will be t3. It's distance upon time, speed. And the second case, distance upon speed. And the third case, distance upon speed. Right? Let the total time taken. Let's calculate the total time that he has taken. Total time taken by him is t1 plus t2 plus t3. That means it is 0.3x upon 20 plus 0.6x upon 40 plus here was 1x upon 10. Let's take the LCM. It will be 40. So 0.6x, 0.6x, 0.4x. This will be 1.6 upon 40x. This is the total time taken. And the total distance we already know. Total distance was x. That means average speed. This is equal to total distance upon total time. Total distance upon total time. So it is equal to x upon 1.6x divided by 40. This means x divided by 1.6x upon 40. This is X, X, this will cancel, and this will cancel at 25. So 25 kilometer per hour is the average speed. Option D is the correct answer to this question. Hope this is clear. Let's move next. Question number 72. There are X pens in a shop. If a person buys 20% and person B buys 15% and from the remaining, and C buys 10% of the remaining, then he is left with 612 pens. How much pen were there initially? This is the question. So let's first of all assume they are given X pens in the shop. So total pens, they are X, right? Here is A case. Let's see. Here is B and here is C. So A buys 20% of the pens. So A buys how much? 20% of X. If he buys 20% of X, that what will be remaining? Remaining will be 80% of X. Correct? This will be 0.8x. Now this will be, he said B buys 15% from the remaining. That means for B, the initial pens will be 0.8x. This is the initial pen. He buys how much? 15%. That is, so how much will he be remaining if he's buying 15%? First of all, he's buying 15% of this. That means he's buying 15 by 100 into 0.8x. This will be 0.12x. So what will be remaining in the with B? Remaining, he started with 0.8x and he bought this much, right? So it will be 0.6x. These are the pens which are remaining with X. Now these pens, these are the initial pens for C. 0.68x. He buys 10%, right? If he buys 10%, so how much he actually buys? 10% of this, right? So he buys 0.068x. How much will be remaining? See, I'm solving for C over here now. Remaining, this is for C. Remaining ones will be 0.68x minus 0.068x, which will be equal to 0.612x. According to question, he was left with 612 pence. According to question, this is equal to 612, right? This is divided by 612. So this will be 612 multiplied by 1000 divided by this. This will be equal to 1000 pence. So the correct answer to this question, option C, 1000. Hope this is clear. So initially he had 1000 pence for which A, B, C bought these much amounts. Hope this is clear. Now let's move to the next question. Question number 73. It says if length of a rectangle is increased by 15% and breadth is decreased by 10%, what will be the impact on the parameter, on the perimeter? Okay. So first of all, in this question, we are assuming certain things. Let length is equal to L and breadth is equal to B. So that means original perimeter. This is equal to 2 into L plus B. Now, if the length is increased by 15% and the breadth is decreased by 10%, if length and breadth are changed, That's right. So the new length will be the initial length plus 15% increment in the length, which will be length plus 1.5 L, or this will be 1.15 L. Similarly, new breadth is decreasing, so it will be subtracted. Okay, so this will be B minus 0.1 B, which is equal to 0.9 B. So I got the new length and the new breadth. Let's see now. New perimeter. See, now I have got the new length and the new breadth. The new, original perimeter was this. Let's calculate the new perimeter. The formula will not change. The formula will be 2 into, now the length was 1.5 L plus 0.9 P. This is the new perimeter. We have to calculate what is the, how will it impact the perimeter? That means you have to calculate change in perimeter. It will be obviously new minus old perimeter. The new one was 1.5 L minus 0.9 B minus 2 into L plus B. Okay, that means let's take 2 common. Minus L, okay, minus 0.9 B plus B. Sorry, it's minus B. Here is minus. Okay, so it is 1.15 L minus L plus 0.9 B minus B. This will be 0.15 L minus 0.1 B. This is the change in perimeter. You have to, let's calculate the percentage change in perimeter. Perimeter, sorry, not parameter, it's perimeter. So percentage change in perimeter is equal to change, that is equal to 2 into 0.15 L minus 0.1 B upon 2 into length plus breadth upon into 100. 2 will cancel and this will be 0.15 L minus 0.1 B upon L plus B into 100. This is your answer. This is the answer in the form of variables. We can't have an exact value of it because for different values of the length and breadth, the answer will be different. See, in the question, we are not given any relationship between the length and the breadth in the initial case. So therefore, a particular answer, a particular numerical answer can't be reached. The answer will be in the form of variables only. Okay. So answer to this question will be none of these. Also, let's take an example. If I'm assuming in this question, assume that the length is 30 centimeters and the breadth is 20 centimeters. So the original perimeter, let's just calculate the change in perimeter, what it will be. Using this formula only, change in perimeter percentage will be 0.15 L minus 0.15 B whole divided by L plus B into 100. So this will be 50. 50 will cancel the 100 at 2. This one will be 1545. Okay. This will be actually 15 by 100 into 30. So 4.5. Okay. Minus 0. No, it will be 2. Right. Divided, this whole is being multiplied with 2. This will be 2.5 into 2. So the percentage change will be 5%. Similarly, for different values of NLP, you will have different answers. Hope this question is clear. Let's move next. Question number 74. Seismology is the study of earthquake. Is in the same way, penology is the study of pen, of punishment of crime, of stationery, of exoplanets. See, penology is the study of punishment of crime. Seismology is the study of earthquake. Similarly, penology is the study of punishment of crime and of prison management. So option B is the correct answer to the question. Next, question number 75. Coal is related to thermal energy. Similarly, water is related to hydro energy, water energy, hematology, or hydro energy. See, coal, through the coal we produce thermal. Thermal means heat. Thermal means heat energy. Coal, using coal we produce thermal energy, and using water, the other name of water is hydro. So using water we produce hydro energy. Hope this is clear. Let's move. Option D is the correct answer. Let's move to the next question. Question number 76. One who collects coins is called numismatic. One who collects postage stamps is called what? Is he called philatelist, bibliophile, canophilia, or astrogeology? Which is the correct answer out of these? See, let's discuss each and every one by one. Philatelist is the one who collects stamps. He is the one who collects stamps. Bibliophile is a book collector. Canophilia is for the love of dogs. Astrogeology, it is geology of the solid bodies in solar system. So out of the one who collect coins is called numismatic, and the one who collect postage stamps is called philatelist. Hope this is clear. Let's move to the next question. 77. Energy is related to joule in the same way current is related to. See, joule is the unit of energy. So they are having the relationship of units. So current has the unit as what? Ohm, watt, Kelvin, or ampere. Ohm is the unit of electrical resistance. It is the unit of electrical resistance. Watt is the unit of electrical power. Kelvin is the unit of thermodynamic temperature. And ampere is the unit of current. So obviously the current is having the units as ampere. Option D is the correct answer to this question. Let's move to the next question. Engineer is related to machine in the same way doctor is related to diseases, hospital, patient, or nurse. See, engineer works on the machines. Similarly, doctor is the one who works on diseases. Same way, they work, and doctor works on diseases. So option A is the correct answer to this question. Let's move next. Question number 75. You have to find the odd one out from Khora, Kasi, Garo, and Mizo. See, all of these, Kasi, Garo, over here, Kasi, Garo, and Mizo, they are the ethnic groups. All of them, they are ethnic groups of India. Whereas Khora, see, Khora is the locality in Ghaziabad city in UP. Let's see each and every one of it. It's a locality in Ghaziabad city, in UP. Khasi, these people are an ethnic group of Meghalaya. Garo, they are the ethnic group. See this Garo, they are the ethnic of Tibeto-Burman area. Now the Mizo, they are forming an ethnic group of Mizoram. See, you can clearly see that all the three, they are forming the ethnic group, whereas the Khora, this is a locality in the city, Ghaziabad city in UP. So odd one out is option A, that is Khora. Question number 80. Which of the following does not belong to North America? Mexico, Cuba, Morocco, or Honduras? See, out of these, Morocco belongs to Africa continent. Only this is the one Morocco which belongs to Africa continent, and the rest of Mexico, Cuba, and Honduras, they all belong to North America. So option C is the answer to this question. Let's move to the next question. Question number 81. Mallet is related to polo in the same way breakout is related to which sport? See, the term mallet, it is used in polo. This term is used in polo, and the breakout term, it's used in hockey. What do you mean by the breakout? See, breakout is when one team gains control of the puck in their defensive end. And skates out of this area to begin an attack. To begin an attack. So option B is the correct answer to this question. Let's move next. Question number 82. Vijay Hazare Trophy is related to cricket and the Durand Club is related to football, hockey, kho-kho, or kabaddi. See, Vijay Hazare Trophy is related to cricket tournament. Similarly, the Durand Club, this tournament, which is commonly known, and this one is commonly known as Durand Cup only, the Durand football tournament. This is called Durand football tournament. This is an annual domestic football competition in India, which was first held in 1888 in Shimla. So as you can clearly see it from the name, the Durand Cup, it's also known as Durand Football Tournament. So option A is the correct one, that is football. Next question number 83. USA is having the currency. See, the dollar is the currency of USA. Similarly, child is the currency of which country? Is it pound? What are the currency of child? Is it pound or is euro, yuan, or peso? Let's see. Pound is the currency of many countries, so many countries. It's a currency of many countries like UK, many countries like UK. Euro is a currency of more than 19 countries like Austria, Italy, etc. Yuan is the currency of China. Peso is the currency of Chile. So option D, peso, is the correct answer. Let's move next. Question number 84. France, Paris, the same way Ghana is related to Maputo, Windhoek, Accra, Kampala. Which of this is the correct option? The capital of France is Paris. Maputo is the capital of Mozambique. Windhoek is the capital of Namibia. Accra is the capital of Ghana. And Kampala is the capital of Uganda. So you can clearly see option C, Accra, is the correct answer to this. Let's move to the next question. Question number 85. You have to find the odd term out from Colonel, Commodore, Major, Brigadier. See, Colonel, Major, and Brigadier, just a minute. Colonel, Major, and Brigadier, they are army ranks. They all are army ranks. Whereas Commodore, this one is a naval rank. So option B is the correct answer. Let's move next. Question number 86. MJS is related to PLT in the same way NKW is related to which of these? See, to understand these questions better, I recommend you to write the ABC. This will be easier for you to interpret them. So A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. Let's write K, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, then U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. So let's number them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16, 17, 18, 20, 21, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now let's see. M, if I'm taking the position of M, it's 13 and the position of P is 16. So that means you added a 3. J to L. J was at position 10 and L is at 12. So then you added 2. So you can see it's plus 3. Then you added 2. And then if I moved from S to T, you added 1 simply. S it as 19 and T is at 20. So simply you added 1. Okay. So now NKW. Let's see for NKW now. We'll move in the same pattern. Okay. NKW. N was initially at the position 14. So 14 plus 3. This is equal to 17. And what is the alphabet at position 17? It's Q. K, it is at 11 plus 2, which is equal to 13. 13, 1 is M. Then you have W. W is at 23. 23 plus 21. This is equal to 24, which is equal to X. Okay. So this is Q, M, X. This is the correct answer. Let's see the options. Option A, Q, M, X is the correct answer to this question. Hope that's clear. Let's move next. Question number 87. Which of the following represents Earth, Sun, and Moon? See, Earth, Sun, and Moon, they are all the celestial bodies. Sun is first of all, Sun is a star, right? Earth, it's a planet. And Moon is a satellite, right? So all of course, they are all the celestial bodies. So this whole universal set, this represents the celestial bodies. And this is, you can take it as Earth, this one is Moon, and this one is Sun. All of them are different. So option A is the correct answer. Let's move next. Hope this is clear. Next question 88. Which of the following represents men, Indian, and black hair? See, uh, everything you can see it like a man, you can see it like this. This one represents, the set represents men. This set represents Indian. So men may be Indian, men may be Indian, may not be Indian. Okay, they may be Indian, they may not be Indian. Correct. Similarly, men can have black hair and they cannot have black hair. Okay, they can have black hair, they cannot have black hair. Both the things can be there. Similarly, Indian may be men, but they may have black hair, they may not have black hair. Similarly, black hair can be of men, it can be of women also. Also, they can be Indian or not. So, all of them, they are interrelated with each other. This option B is the correct answer to this question. Let's move next. Question number 89. Open is a word, it's related to neop in the same way tape is related to which word? See, neop doesn't seem to be any valid word, so there must be some trick. Let's see. Let's write open first. If I flip the words, if I write down N, then E, right? Then you have O, then comes O, then you have P. So do remember this pattern. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. The pattern is 4, 3, 1, 2. The same way tape word is related to which? T, A, P, E, 1, 2, 3, 4. The answer will be 4, 3, 1, 2. That means E, P, T, A. So this is your correct answer. That is E, P, T, A. So let's check out the options. Option A is the correct answer to the question. Hope it's clear. Let's move next. Question number 90. Which of the following represents warm-blooded animals? Warm-blooded animals or cold-blooded animals or mammals? See, this is the option A, B, C or D. Let's see the option. Let's check out all the options. So warm-blooded animals, cold-blooded animals, mammals, which of them are closely, like, which is a Venn diagram which correctly represents this given relationship? We know one thing. All mammals, they are warm-blooded. All mammals are warm-blooded animals. We know this. Since they are warm-blooded animals, so you can have this set as mammals and this as warm-blooded mammals or animals, right? And here are the cold-blooded animals. So you can clearly see option C is the correct answer. This one represents, because the outer one, this represents mammals. And the inner one, they are warm-blooded. And this one is the cold-blooded mammals. Let's move next. So option C, answer. Next is question number 91. 6, 11, 21, 36. So what will be the next in the same sequence? What will be the next number? You can clearly see 6 plus 5, this gives you 11. 11 plus 10 gives you 21. 21 plus 15 gives you 36. So clearly you can, I hope you can tell me easily. 5, 10, 15, the next one will be 20. So the answer will be 56. This is the correct answer, option C. Let's move next. 92. Which of the option will complete the given figure? This is the given figure and A, B, C, D you have to see. See, just look over here, over the top part is complete, right? We don't need to touch it. And over this part seems to be incomplete. I need what can be filled in this part. Is it A, B, C or D? Which of these? See, there are two squares over here. So this is one square. First of all, this will be rejected. This is having two squares. This may be the one. This is having two squares. This also may be the answer. But this one, this is having the squares at the bottom side over here somewhere. No, the squares had to be to have a symmetrical figure. Have a symmetrical figure. The squares should be over here, right? So that means either B or C will be the answer. Now there are 1, 2, 3, 4 lines. Here is 1, 2, 3, 4 lines, and here is 1, 2, 3 lines. So clearly you can see that B figure is the correct one. Option B is the correct answer. See, this figure correctly goes at this place. Hope this is clear. Let's move further. 93. Which of the following option will complete the figure? See, let's complete. Let's draw now. It will be easy. So let's draw this line. Then you have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's draw these lines as well. 1, here will be 2, and here you will have 3. Okay, then there is one straight line like this. So let's make this one also. Let's see this part that I have drawn. It matches with which of these options. So this one is incorrect. There is no such line present. The center one, this line is not present anywhere. Also, this one, option B, this is having two lines in the center. See, look at the figure very carefully. This is having one line, two line, 3 and 4 and 5, if I totally count them. So here is 1, 2, 3, 4 lines. So this is invalid. Also, this C seems to be invalid. This type of, this type of structure is not available over here. But yes, option D, I can clearly match it. See, if you'll pick up this portion and keep it here, you'll have a symmetrical object. So option D exactly goes with this. It is the correct answer. Option D. Let's start with question number 94. Which of the given option will complete the given figure? Let's see. See, if I'm looking at, just look at the first half portion of it. These are the general aptitude type of questions, and they're really, really important. You need just some common sense, and you have to analyze the situation. So these questions are readily, very easily, they can be solved. So let's look at the very first portion. Let's look at the half portion. Just ignore the lower part right now. So this one is the exact. If I'm drawing a line in the center of it, this is exact the copy. This is a square. This is a square. This is a diamond. This is a diamond. This is a circle. See, this circle has to be shaded over here. This is a circle and this is a circle. And this is a triangle. This is a triangle. Okay. This is just the mirror image, but with one exception, the shades are also reversed. See, here is not, this square is non-shaded, it's shaded. Non-shaded, it's shaded. This one is shaded, it will be non-shaded, and this one is shaded, this one will be non-shaded. So that means which are shaded, they will become unshaded, and those who are unshaded, those that are unshaded will be shaded. Okay, and also the rule over here is they are the mirror images. Okay, so you can clearly see over here. Let's draw. Here is a diamond. Here will be a diamond. Here will be a circle. Here will be a square, and here will be a triangle. This is shaded. This will be unshaded. This rectangle will be shaded, and the square will be shaded because they are unshaded on the left hand side. Now just match. Option B matches exactly with the answer. This option B is the correct answer to this question. Let's move next. Question number 95. Which of the following option is embedded in the given figure? So this is the given figure. Let's quickly see. This is having a rectangle over here and a diagonal, then a line like this. See, only this is the part where I can see. Just let's check, because no other part is having a some rectangle like this. A, B, C. I don't think any of these has this rectangle. Let's check out for option C. Over here, this is a rectangle. This exactly suits. This line is also present and this line is also present. So C option is the correct answer to this one. Let's move further. Question number 96. In which of the following option question figure is embedded? So this is the question figure. you can see this is a square, the outer one is a bigger square, and you are having two lines which are meeting like this. So looking at this one, see, this line seems to be unpresent over here. There is no such line. So this option goes away. Even this one, this, okay, let's look at the B1. So in the B1, again, the same thing is there. So B and C, they are out of the question. Let's see for A and D. Let's check out for D first. In the option D, you are having something like this option. See this line and this line, right? And over here, there's a straight line passing through the center, and you are having a square in the mid. So in which of the option figure is embedded, you can clearly see this is the one which is having all of these. This square is present, see, right? And this line as well as this line, they are present. This whole square is also present. So you can clearly see option A very well goes with this. See in option D, this line is missing. So if you are going to embed, see if you are going to embed this one, this line will be missing. If this line would have been present over here, then this one also would have been a matching one. So currently it's option A only. Let's move next, question number 97. Which of the following figure is exactly the mirror image of the given figure when the mirror is held at the line AB? So this is taken as your mirror. So see, let's draw this, everything. This is lateral. There's using the concept of lateral inversion in the concept of mirrors. So this will be like this. This part will come, first of all, there's a line. So this part will be somewhere like this. Okay. This line, this particular line will come at this place. Easy. Now let's match with which it is matching. It's matching exactly with A, not with B, with C, with D. None of it it's matching with. Option A is the answer to this question. Next, question number 98. Which of the following figures is exactly the mirror image of the question figure when the mirror is held at AB? Again, let's make, see, the objects, they are equally, the distance before the mirror is equal to distance, image of the object before the mirror is equal to image, distance of the image behind the mirror. You know this. So using the same principle, let's make this. This will be like this. There's a rectangle over here. There is a rectangle over here. And then this one over here is having a circle attached. Let's see it matches with which of these correctly. Option B. It matches exactly with option D. Hope that's clear. Then let's move next. 99. Which option will complete the given series? Look at this one first. Circles are converted into triangles with one increase in number. So plus one, and they are changed in triangle. That means the circles over here, they will be changed to triangles with 1 plus in number. There are 3 circles and here will be 4 triangles. Okay. Then the triangles are simply converted into the circle without any change in number. So here are 3 triangles. This will be simply converted into 3 circles, right? So let's check out which option exactly matches. 4 triangles on the upper side and 3 circles on the lower side. It's option A. So this is the correct answer to this question. Let's move to the last question for today. Question number 100. Which of the following option will complete the given series? Let's analyze. This triangle is shaded, and over here it has moved to this place and then this place. Look at it very carefully. It is moving 2 places. One, and then the second one it is, right, in the B figure, in the second figure. Then again it has moved 1, like at the second place, this time, right? Now, in the third one, in the next one, obviously it will take this position, right? First of all, let's see which is the position it's taking. Which of this is the one? Yes, option B. So let's check out for others also. So first of all, in the fourth one, you will have the fourth one. This will be shaded triangle. Okay, now let's see about this one. This is shaded in the first part and it has moved then down two places. This is this one. Then again, two places it has moved, it has shifted to this one. Again, it will move, then this will be the final place. Right. Option B exactly goes with the answer. So here is option B, which is the correct answer to this question. So I hope that was a fruitful video on AFCAT 1 2020 solved paper. Keep learning high, keep scoring high. For any doubt related to papers, join our Telegram channel link given in this description box. Thank you.